Cool, so lifting up your right leg nice and high. Bend the knee and roll your right hip open. Bring your right foot all the way in between your hands. And then lift yourself up into what's called a high lunge. So lift yourself all the way up, arms come up. As you come up, you might wobble a bit. It's great, bend a little bit deeper. Try and scoop the pelvis forward a bit. Feel it in your left hip, and then bring your hands down to either side of the right foot. Step back into a plank position. Hover down, so drop your knees, chest down. Breathe in and lift the chest up. And then breathe out, lift the bottom all the way back up. Good. Left side, lift the left leg up nice and high. Bend the left knee, roll the hip. Bring the left foot all the way in between your hands. And then lift the hands to the sky. So the back leg, you can try it out. Like if you stretch it out, maybe just engage it a bit more. If you soften it, it takes the pressure off your lower back a bit more. Bend a little bit deeper. Feel it in your right hip. Good. Bring the hands to either side of your left foot. Step the left foot back into a plank position. Hover down. Inhale as you lift the chest up. Come onto the tops of the feet. Breathe out. Lift the bottom all the way back up. Good. If you're not being assisted, start to lift the right leg up high. Nice behind you. Bend the knee and roll the hip. Bring the right foot all the way in between your hands. Lift the hands up. As they come up, turn the back heel down and open up into this, it's called a warrior two. Good. You can shake your arms out if you like to. Bend back into it. Push the hands away from each other. Feel it in your hips. Maybe check if your knee and your ankle are in line, as that will protect the joints. Good. Bring the hands to the floor, either side of the right foot. Step the right foot back into a plank. Hover down, knees, chest down. Breathe in and lift the chest up. And as you breathe out, lift the bottom all the way back up into your down dog. Good. Left leg starts to lift up nice and high. Bend the knee and roll the hip. Bring the left foot in between your hands. Lift the hands up. And then turn the back heel down and open up into this little warrior two. Good. So as you bend into your left leg, see if you can push the outside edge of the right foot, and that will switch on the buttocks and the leg a bit more, nice and stable. Look over your left hand and breathe into what you can feel. Now bring the hands either side of the left foot onto the floor. Step the left foot back into a plank. Hover down. Breathe in as you lift the chest up. And as you exhale, lift the bottom all the way back up into a down facing dog. Good. And we repeat, we build. Right leg lifts high, bend the knee, roll the hip. Bring the right foot all the way in between your hands. Lift the hands to the sky, turn the back heel down and open up into the warrior two. Flip the right palm, come forward, keep the legs exactly as hard as tilt the top body. Where do you feel this? In the right side of your body. Come all the way back up into a warrior two. Bring the hands either side of the right foot onto the floor. Step the right foot back into a plank. Hover down. Inhale as you lift the chest up. And then breathe out. Lift the bottom all the way back up. Yes, team. Left leg lifts high. Bend the knee, roll the hip. Bring the left foot all the way in between your hands. Lift the hands to the sky. Turn the back heel down, open up into a warrior two. Flip the left palm, go forward, and then reverse it. It's just like all of these rib cage bits. Hopefully gets a nice opening. Come all the way back up into a warrior two. Bring the hands either side of the left foot onto the floor. Step back into a plank. Hover down. Breathe in, lift the chest up. Try and keep a softness in the elbows when you come up into an up dog. Then breathe out, lift the bottom up into a down facing dog. Good. Right leg lifts up nice and high. Bend the knee, roll the hip. Bring the right foot in between your hands. Lift the hands to the sky. Turn the back heel down, open up into a warrior two. So it's like a little bit of a dance. Come forward, reverse. You want to bind? You can bind if you like. Come all the way back up. Now you're going to straighten your right leg. Maybe wiggle the back foot in a touch. Importantly, right, you've got to make sure this front leg is strong, not dumping. You've got to protect your joints. Come forward, bring the right hand to the inside edge of the right shin. I only go about like knee height, but it's up to you. And then lift the left arm towards the sky. This is called a triangle pose. And you might feel it on the insides of the legs, you might feel it other places. Breathe into what you feel. Good. Look down at the big toe on the right foot, bend into the right knee, come back up into a warrior two. Wiggle out a bit, and then bring the hands to the floor, either side of the right foot. Step back into a plank position. Hover down. Inhale as you lift the chest up. Breathe out, lift the bottom all the way back up. Really make sure you're pulling up through your tummy as you lift your bum up to protect the back. Left leg lifts high. Bend the knee, roll the hip. Bring your left foot all the way in between your hands. Lift the hands up. Turn the back heel down and open up into this warrior two. Good. Flip the palm. Reverse it. Come all the way back up into this starting position, warrior two. Straighten the left leg. Wiggle the right foot in a bit. And so really try and draw yourself forward. Engage the legs. You bring the left hand to the inside of the left shin or the outside. Make sure the back leg is also nice and strong. Feel it. Pull your tummy in. Good. Look down at the big toe on your left foot. Bend into your left knee. Come back up into a warrior two. Swing your hands either side of your left foot. Step back into a plank position. Hover down. Breathe in and lift the chest up. Breathe out, lift the bottom all the way back up. Okay, lifting up your right leg nice and high. Bend the right knee and roll your hip open. Bring your right foot all the way in between your hands. Lift the hands to the sky. Turn the back heel down and open up into a warrior two. Flip the right palm, come forward, and then reverse it. Come all the way back up into a warrior two. Drop the right forearm to the right thigh and then lengthen the left arm towards the front. Come into an extended side angle. What's called an extended side angle? Good. Go a little bit deeper if you want to. Drop the right hand to the inside of the thigh. You can even push your knee into your shoulder to make a little bit of a locking sensation. Breathe. Bind if you want to. Good. And then release your left hand down to the floor. Lift the back heel up. Bring your hands either side of the right foot. You're then going to bring both your hands to the sky for a high lunge. Good. Bring your hands back into your heart center. Hook your left elbow to the outside edge of the right knee. And then press and twist. And if you want to open up your arms, you can go there. If you want to bind, you can go there. But you've got to breathe. And you can even drop your knee if it's a little bit unbalanced. Good stuff. Release yourself back down onto the floor. Step back into a plank position. Hold the plank. Hold the plank. Okay, so everybody keeping your knees up. You're going to hover yourself down elbow height. Press all the way back up into a high plank. Breathe in, come down halfway. Breathe out, press up. Breathe in, come down. Breathe out, press up. This is what we did in the Olympics. All right, hover yourself down. Breathe in, lift the chest up into an up dog. And then as you exhale, lift the bottom all the way up into your down facing dog. Left leg lifts up. Bend the knee, roll the hip. Bring your left foot all the way in between your hands. Lift the hands to the sky. Turn the back heel down, open up into a warrior two. Good. Flip the palm, go forward, reverse it. Come all the way back up. Drop the left elbow to the left thigh and then lengthen the right arm to the front. Scoop the bum under, press into the feet to activate the legs. Go deeper if you want to go deeper. Breathe if you want to breathe. And release your hands to the floor. Lift the back heel. Lift your hands towards the sky. Come into a high lunge. Bring your hands to your center. Take the right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Drop a knee if you like. Press, twist, pull through your tummy. Keep the right hip lifted. Open your arms if you like. Great. Come onto bring your hands to the floor, either side of the left foot. Step back into a plank position. Hold your plank. All right, so from here, lengthen your left arm towards the front. Just your left arm. Use your fingertips. Bring your left hand back down. Right arm towards the front. Good, bring your right hand back down. Good, lift up the right leg this time. And then maybe the left arm. Good, bring the right leg and the left arm down. Lift up your left leg and your right arm. Tails. Bring the right hand down. Hover yourself down. Take a deep breath in. Lift the chest all the way up. And then breathe out. Lift the bottom all the way back up into a down dog. Good. Drop onto your knees. Drop your bottom onto your heels. Come and rest in a child's pose.